Welcome to the SpaHive. I'm Julie Pinky, your host for today's show. In the SpaHive, we are dishing up killer industry buzz, tactical business insights, and grassroots inspiration. I promise our conversations will always be real, raw, honest, and sometimes messy, with experts from across the globe, meant to show you how to find your own joy, your own divine purpose, and the power of your spirit animal. In the SpaHive, I can help you have it all, the business and life of your dreams. Join me on this wild ride. Welcome back to the SpaHive. I'm Julie Pinky, your host, and today I want to talk about defining your vision. So going into 2023, I think it's really important. You might already have a mission and vision statement for your business and have an idea of what your personal mission and vision is. Hopefully they're in alignment. But going into 2023, if you don't have one, you're starting or thinking about starting a new business, or it might just be a good time for you to have a relook at it. So let's relook at our mission and vision. When we're creating a vision statement, it's really important for us to keep in mind our long and short-term goals. Remember, don't though create goals that are so crazy and create 5-year, 10-year plans, because if we learned nothing in 2020, we learned that sometimes we need to pivot. Sometimes our journey as an entrepreneur is not a straight line. It is wavy and curvy, right? And we need to be able to kind of roll with the punches. So I like to create 90-day goals. I do create 5-year goals, but I don't get hung up on it. So I like to think at the beginning of the year, am I on track? Where do I see myself in 5 years? And as I get older, it's even more important because I'm like, well, do I want to retire at 55? Do I want to retire at 75? Or do I not ever want to retire because I love what I'm doing and I could do it for a really long time? So thinking about what's my 5-year goal. You know, a lot of times my 5-year goal is very much personal. And it's things that I want to do, that I want to achieve, that I want to experience with my family. And my work and earning money is just a way to make those things happen. So think about those. What are your long-term goals? What are your short-term goals? And what are your goals in 2023? Let's break that down. And so every single month, and we're going to talk about this in another podcast, but every single month we're going to work towards bit by bit by bit, brick by brick by brick, reaching those goals. And we're going to push that needle forward every single month to reaching your goals. So I want you to think about, what are those goals? Your long-term and short-term vision. What are the things that you value most? Is it time? Is it spending time with your family? Is it being able to help the most people? Is it, what is your claim to fame? What does your spa do that's different than everyone else? Maybe you help cancer patients and you want to help the most cancer patients in 2023 than you ever have. You have a goal of helping 150 patients, whatever it may be. Think about what your interests are. Think about what your skills are. So think about it for yourself, but I want you to also think about, what are the things, the strengths, like what sets your spa apart? What sets you apart? So what are the things that your spa does that no one else does? Is it the services that you offer? Is it the products that you offer? Is it the equipment or technology that you have? Is it your staff? Is it your kindness, your care, the way you make people feel? Is it your elevated customer service? What are those things? Your attention to detail. What are the things that set you apart? I want you to write those down, and I want you to identify those strengths. List them out. What are the things, if you were going to have a 30-second elevator pitch, what would it sound like? Write those down. That's going to help you identify your vision. Then I want you to reflect on your values. So, is it important for you to give back to your community? Do you have a philanthropic side of your business? Do you support local charities? I know one spa, every single month they pick a different local charity that they contribute to, whether it be canned goods, dog food, money, whatever is the local charity that they're supporting of the month. They have a very strong tie to their community and supporting areas in their community that are in need. Do you prioritize your work-life balance? Maybe you're in the treatment room 5 days a week and you want to make the same amount of money and more money in 2023, but you only want to be in the treatment room 3 days a week. Maybe you're not in the treatment room anymore at all because you're bogged down with running your business and you don't love that the most. You like being in the treatment room and you want to get back in the treatment room, say 3 days a week, 2 days a week. What are those things that are really important to you? Do you want to inspire your team? Is one of your core values that you help elevate your team to the next level, even if that means sometimes losing them because they're ready to take their next step. Think about those core values. Are you a teaching spa? Do people come and learn? Think about those. Write them down. Then, what's also a good idea as we're identifying our values is asking others. So maybe take a survey with your software, send it out to your email list, send it with a thank you after people have come and received services at your spa, and you're sending them out that thank you note to show them gratitude and appreciation for them choosing you. It might be a nice time to ask them, what sets your spa apart? Why do they come to your spa? Why are you different? How does your spa make them feel? That's a way to hear from others. What is the vision and mission of your spa? So you've already, whether you have it written or not, you've already started to create that. So I want you to hone it in. I want you to find out what are the things, the feelings that you make people feel. Why do they come to you over anyone else? Write those things down. And then I want you to think about what your spa does really well. So evaluate the skills of your front desk. Evaluate the skills of, if you have locker room staff, your locker room staff, your providers. If you're a solo practitioner, I want you to evaluate your skills. So what do you do really well? I'm an amazing waxer. I do brows like nobody's business. I can do a Brazilian. So I talked to one of our clients yesterday. I can do a Brazilian in 7 minutes. Whoa, girl, I want to go to you. That's for sure. Right? What are the things that you can do, that set you apart, right? And all of these things are going to help you write your vision statement. So if nothing else, as we get started into 2023, I want you to start on the right foot. I always say, running our spas is like building a house. It's a strong foundation that's going to see success. And so now we're starting again. We're checking the cracks, if there are any, in our foundation to make sure that we have a strong vision and mission. I want you to ask yourself this question. What fills me up with the most love and joy? What gives you the most joy? Because I want you to live in your vision so that every single day you're feeling that love and joy that fills you up. So I think I've given you a good start for creating your values for your business. Also thinking about what your vision is going to be. Your vision for yourself, your vision for your business, and your vision in 2023. Now, if you have any questions, you know that I'm always available. You can drop me an email. I'll give you my number so that you can text me, or you can pop into our free groups, JM Pinky Partners, on Facebook or Instagram, or just look me up, Julie Pinky. I'm always here to support you. And I want you to start this first step. Remember, we're checking the cracks if there are any in our foundation, and I want you to come back to your vision. I want you to create your own personal and business vision statements for 2023. Note, it should not be 100% different than what your vision was in 2022. Otherwise, we need to talk. Because our vision and mission usually stay pretty close to the same, right? And then we create our goals that fall into the mission and vision. But if you haven't had a personal vision statement before, or professional work, business vision statement before, or you feel that it's time to reevaluate it, or just take a look at it and say, am I sticking to my values? Now is the time to do it. Use these steps. I like to create a few buckets. I do my core values, my education values, my vocation values, and my lifestyle values. So I look at all my values. What are the things that I value the most? I am in the business of, I love to educate and serve and help you grow to your full potential. So I think about when I'm learning, what do I like to learn more about? And then what can I serve and teach you more about? My core values, in my core, what is most important to me? Why do I do what I do? What are the things that fill me up and give me the most love and joy? Because I live in love and joy. So if it feels good, I do it. If it feels icky and makes like the hair on my back stand up like my dog, then I know that I should be cautious. Now, that doesn't mean I always feel great and jump for joy when I have to like clean the house and do laundry or cook dinner for the 365th time in a year. But when I'm making decisions, when I'm deciding if I'm going to add a new service or product, if I'm working with new clients, it has to make me feel excited. It has to fill me with joy and passion. If there's red flags, if there's things that feel icky to you, whether you're interviewing someone, whether you're adding a new product line, whether you're creating a new package, service, membership, think about how it's going to make you, your staff, and your customers feel. Is it going to elevate their life experience? If it is, then you know you're probably on the right path. So I hope this helps you a little bit with creating this vision as we're going into 2023, and I'll see you next week.
If
SpaHive piqued your interest, even just a little bit about the SpaHive, good news. You can learn more over at our free Facebook community. That's right. Head on over to Facebook, search SpaHive Professional Community, and join me, my SpaHive board, and over 400 other spa, hospitality, and wellness professionals there. The community is always free, chock full of tips, tricks, and educational content to serve you. Look forward to seeing you there.